Yo guys, welcome back to a brand new PTCGO Unified Minds video. It feels very good to say that. And today, guys, we're going to be doing our first Unified Minds deck. And this is going to be on Giratina Garchomp Malamar, which is a very awesome deck. I was looking forward to this deck, honestly, because I like Dragon types. Tina Chomp, it's a pretty cool card. And it's a really good card, too. And this deck is really fun to play. You actually have a lot of options with your attackers. We got stuff like Espeon Deoxys in the deck, Machamp Marshadow. It's a really cool deck. And, yeah, we're going to be doing post-rotation matches. I got friend battles for this video because, for some reason, people are playing pre-rotation decks on the ladder still, which is very annoying. Why are people playing pre-rotation decks? I will never know. But anyways, before we get in the video, of course, get show 2 of the sponsor card from TCG, guys. As always, if you're ever looking for pack codes, if you're trying to get Unified Minds PTCGO codes, you want to get Unified Mind Trainer Kit codes, or, of course, Unified Minds pack codes themselves, you're trying to get a bunch of those, get them over at Card Game and TCG, and if you do end up pre-ordering any, or ordering any, because by the time this video goes up, you can just get them right away. Use code LDF at the checkout and find yourself a 5% discount on your order with that discount code. And of course, if you do put the code in, you support the channel a lot too. So yeah, if you're looking for PTCGO Unified Minds pack codes, get them over at Card Game and TCG and use that discount code LDF and get yourself a lovely discount. So now let's look into the list. So this is my post-rotation list. There's a lot of really interesting cards in this deck. And it actually turned out pretty well. I got 2 games. It was friend matches. I got a game against Pikachu, and then I got a game against Blacephalon GX. And they were pretty good matches, and I showed off the power of this deck really, really well, I think. One cool thing I added in the deck was one of Tag Switch. So the idea of this deck is obviously use Garchomp and Giratina's attack Calamitous Slash. I need to get used to saying that name, so don't judge me in the comments. So you can do 160, but if your opponent's active already has damage counters on it, you can do 240. So at the very minimum, this attack will do 250 damage, which is pretty bonkers. 250 one-shots Pikachu, one-shots a lot of other GXs. And you're very short on the knockout on stuff like Reshizard and stuff. But we'll talk about how that can be dealt with. And mainly you'll also use your first attack, Linear Attack, hit something for 40. You hit a Reshizard for 40. Then they only have 230 HP remaining, and then you finish them off with Calamitous Slash, which is usually the idea. And then you have the GX tag GGN, which is pretty useful. Choose one of your opponent's Pokemon and all cards attached to it, and you discard that. If you have 3 extra fight energy on this, which unfortunately we can never get to pull that attack off. The second effect anyways, because we only play 3 fightings in the deck instead of 4. If we had 4, this would be possible. You discard 2 of your opponent's Pokemon, but the GGN is actually pretty good. We do, however, have another good GX tag in the deck. So the cool thing about playing Tina Chomp, kind of like Alternate Necrozma, is you have to have another basic energy in the deck to use the attack, Calamitous Slash. You need a fight energy, and fighting is actually a really relevant type to have. So we can actually run a Machamp Marshadow tech card in the deck, and we can use Revenge as like a backup against Pikachu. So the idea mainly is we run to Pikachu, we can, use Giratina Garchomp, because it does, one-shot on them all the time, because that extra damage needs, the 1 damage, so you're already doing 250. But we can also use Giratina's, and if they knock out a Giratina, we just come in, Revenge, knock out the Machamp, or knock out the Pikachu, which is pretty good. We can even use 100 Bill's Impact, if that ever comes in handy. So Machamp Marshadow is a really cool tech. I've seen a lot of people also talk about Baby Buzzwole in the deck, too, as a tech card for Sledgehammer. But Sledgehammer is kind of hard to pull off when you are using Tag Team Pokemon. So I'd much rather just prefer the Machamp Marshadow in the deck. We are playing another tag team, and that's going to be Espeon Deoxys-GX. You do have the attack Cross Division, which is mainly why it's here. Being able to put 10 damage counters on your opponent's Pokemon any way you like, much like Espeon GX. But there's a catch, of course, if you have at least, 3 extra energy. Sorry, the text is so small on my screen here. If you have 6 energy on this Pokemon, which is not hard to pull off thanks to Malamar, give it a couple turns. You can put 20 damage on the board, which is 200 damage any way you like. Not only does that help Tina Chomp, but you can also win the game because you can take multiple prizes on low HP Pokemon, which is really powerful. So Cross Division is insanely good. A lot of these Giratina Garchomp Malamar lists I've seen were playing the Espeon Deoxys. I was honestly considering Gengar and Mimikyu because it can be like a cool little sweeper card in some scenarios. But this thing might be better. Some other things in the deck, of course, Dedenne, Tina, the other Giratina here. Distortion Door really does help out Giratina Garchomp quite a bit. Because you can, just Distortion Door to the bench, and then that gets damage on for Calamitous Slash. And I am playing 2 Jirachis, mainly for consistency, and also being able to Stellar Wish to find our very important items, like Viridian Forest, Custom Catcher, Treasure, Switch, all that good stuff. So now we go into the Pokemon, and I got a Mew, by the way. I got a Mew, because Pikachu, you never want to have your Malamars get Tag Bolted, because there's no way to get them back. So now we go into the items, so we'll get things out of the way. first, we got 4 treasure, 4 Pokecoms. Another Cherish Ball could be good in here, too. If you want to take out a Pokecom, run a Cherish Ball. That could be good. We got 4 switches. And the reason I'm playing heavy switches, one, we can do cool combos with Tag Switch. If they don't knock you out and they two-shot you, you can, you know, Tag Switch and switch out your active into a new Tag Team Pokemon, or like a Giratina out of nowhere, which is really cool. Or maybe, you know, build up more energy for cross division. So that's why this Tag Switch and Switch combo, in my opinion, works really well in here. And of course the switches are good for Jirachi, and of course because you need to, you know, constantly rebuild stuff out with Psychic Recharge. 3 Viridian Forest, which is obviously really good because you can use it to get your fight energy. And I'm just playing the simple 4 Cynthia, 1 Erika, 4 Lillie. I know Hapu, a lot of people like to play with Malamar. I haven't really tried Hapu yet, so I don't know if it's really that good. Lillie is good in this deck, though, because in a deck like this where you have stuff like Viridians and all kinds of cards you can play down from your hand very easily, and treasure discarding cards too, makes turn 1 Lillies and Lillies in general just a lot more easier and better. Lillie is sometimes kind of garbage because without Ultra Ball and stuff, you can't really play and use Lillie effectively. Sometimes Lillie gets you 1 or 2 cards because there's no way to get rid of your hand that well. But in this deck, because there's so many different things you can do with your hand size, thanks to treasures and Viridians, Lillie is a good support. It's a great support in this deck, so that's why I like it. And I've gone with just 2 Escape Boards, 3 Fight Energy, 8 Psychic. Oh, by the way, one of the reasons why I'm also playing 4 switches is because of Raichu and Alone Raichu's Tag Team Attack. But yeah, that's it for my list, and here are the post rotation games I got. And again, they're friend matches because I tried to find versus games and there was just still people playing pre-rotation decks, so I just went and did friend games instead. So shout out to the friend that provided the games. I do appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you guys in those matches. Alright guys, we're gonna go do games here. We are gonna be doing friend battles though, because there are people in versus right now who are not playing post-rotation decks, which is so... I don't know. If you're not playing a post-rotation deck in versus right now, I don't know why. Like, there's no point. I'm not even going to get into it. It's just super frustrating. But we're going to do friend battles most likely until the game updates with the new format. I don't know when that'll be. I'm recording this on the Thursday when Unified Minds has just dropped on PTCGO for the code. And then tomorrow it comes to the shop on a Friday. So, yeah. So shout out to anyone who does friend battles. It's greatly appreciated, because there are people who are just not playing post-rotation decks in versus right now, using all the new cards with cards that aren't even out. But anyways, yeah. We'll see, though. We'll see. So it looks like we're against Pikarom here. My opponent's probably got Raichu. We do have Escape Boards and 4 switches. 4 switches that come in handy. So we'll see how the Pikarom matchup goes. So I'm looking at an opening hand right now, and it's honestly not very good. We do have a Viridian Forest, but we don't have anything to Viridian to attach with. Like, if I can draw a Tinachamp here, you can obviously bench it, build them up. We'll see how we do against Pikarom, though. Okay, there's a Thunder Mountain coming down, and there is a Dedenne-GX. Ooh, yikes. Getting rid of 2 Electro Powers, though. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad, especially because Pikarom struggles to one-shot the Tinachamp. We do have Machamp too. But yeah, that's fine. We'll see if my opponent gets anything else. No? Okay. Alright, ooh, nice. Lillie top deck. So we can actually bump the Thunder Mountain, which is really good. We can Escape Board the Inkay. I can treasure... not treasure, sorry. I can... Viridian now. I don't need anything though. Like, I could be... Maybe I could do like Hypnosis. But I need to build up Tinachamp. Let's just go for Lillie. See what we get. Alright, yeah, we got the Tinachamp. Okay, so we'll play the Viridian now. Keep getting energy out of the deck. That's the new format for you, though. Getting bad hands. Okay. So I think we just go linear attack here and soften up the Pikarom. Because we got the Thunder Mountain gone, it's pretty unlikely he might not even get a full Blitz off this turn, which is pretty good. Alright, there's a Cherish Ball. Again, Mew, they're going for Mewtwo. So they can go for the Raichu play if they want to. Mewtwo is interesting though, because it does mean that it is going to be weak to Psychic. So I mean, Mewtwo is actually something I want to see. So that's pretty good. I doubt my opponent's going to play it down though. No, he's going to Viridian. He does get rid of, it looks like Tag Switch. I need to get me a secret Tag Switch. They are very expensive though. So there's the Escape Board. There's an Electro Power. Ooh, did my opponent get the attack off? They got the Mewtwo down. They're going for a Lillie, so they need to get a Coco Prism Star here if they want to get the full Blitz off on my Tina Chomp. And they do get there. Oh, wow. They actually hit the Coco. That's insane. Especially because, like, Nest Ball and Ultra Ball are gone. Okay, well, that's going to make this a little bit tougher. At the very least, we're not getting 2 energy in play. That would be probably a lot worse. They're not going to knock me out here, though, I don't think. Unless this somehow gets my third Dedenne. No, they're going for the Raichu. Yeah, so I think we're safe. I think we're safe. So we see the Raichu coming down. Tandem Shock. Yeah, I can do 160 and then can paralyze with the Golisopod effect. Alright, so there's a full Blitz. So my opponent's 100% going to be building up the Raichu here, most likely. Yep. This is kind of tricky, though. We can't attack this turn unless we get a Malamar Tag Switch combo, which isn't great. We have the Machamp Marshadow on the deck, though, which is good. Like, we have an immediate response to the Pikachu at the very least if he does get a knockout here. Do we have our Tag Switch? We do. So the option to go Tag Switch is available. We just need to bench a Tag Team Pokemon to pull it off. So I'm going to go for a Cynthia here, I think. I think we risk it. Actually, I don't know if it's going to work. If not, we can maybe go for Jirachi if we can find one. Oh. Oh, wow. Wait, hold on. Yeah, we actually got there. Oh my gosh. We actually got there. That's insane. So what do I want to bench? Probably the Machamp Marshadow, just so that we can just respond with a knockout on this thing. Oh my gosh. I actually cannot believe we just got a knockout. Oh my gosh. Dude, Tag Switch is busted. Tag Switch is actually busted. Okay, so I can custom catcher if I want also, which I might as well do. Try and get some more cards here. We do find Mew. I'll play that down, and we will knock him out. Oh my gosh, Tag Switch is busted. Tag Switch is busted. I'm gonna let him know that. But yeah, that's why I put the Tag Switch in the deck. If we didn't have Tag Switch in the deck, this would not have been possible. And then we would have had to fall back with a Machamp Marshadow play after he knocked me out. So yeah, that is kind of good, and we pretty much win here unless he bumps the stadium and I don't get another way to find Finergy. Or if he goes for the Mewtwo play, but we can always still go for the Revenge. Actually, no, Revenge can't knock him out. Shoot. That's right. Oh, my opponent says, oops, they probably didn't mean to attach the extra energy. That's fine, though. Yeah, we actually don't have a game. Okay, never mind. Whatever. Actually, no, we can draw a custom catcher, knock out the Dedenne. Whatever. That works too, I guess. We'll see what my opponent does go for here. Most likely just the Raichu. They kind of have to. Oh, they're actually going to switch. Interesting. Don't know how I feel about playing the switch there. They already... Oh, no. Oh, yeah, wait. We would have had enough HP. Never mind, I forgot, because you can't bring... Oh, yeah. That's why he said... I was wondering why he said oops at first. That's why he said oops. That's why, right. Because 80 wasn't enough for a KO. Okay, that's why. That's why. Okay, so we don't have game right now. We need to get another custom catcher. We've only played one so far. Okay, let's see what we can draw here. Okay, the Tina's pretty good. Do I bother? I think, how many custom catchers do we have? 2, not very high odds. I do need to get Jirachi too, though. How much can this Lightning Ride do? 250. Okay, that won't knock me out, but unless he gets a Electro Power, he can, but he's already played 3. It might be better just to go Giratina here. I think it is. I think it's better to just play it safe. I think it's safe to do that. Yeah, I think we have to, just in case he does get the knockout. Okay, what do I want to do? We have to treasure something away here. I think it's got to be the Fight Energy. We still have one left in the deck in order to pull this off. I think we just got to go for the Tina here. We kind of have to. If we had a Jirachi, we would have been able to do Stellar Wish, because all we really needed was that final custom catcher. And we would have been able to do Revenge, and then, you know, Revenge the Dedenne, knock it out. But that play is unavailable to us. We can knock out the Mewtwo, though, if we find the other custom catcher. And the Tina play is safer because he might get a knockout, and we do not get the other custom catcher. That's fine. Just go for Shadow Impact. Do I want to hit myself? I think I won't. I think let's hit the Malamar. There's no point hitting ourselves because we force him to have to keep switching or do his GX attack to get a KO on my Tina. So if we actually found that other custom catcher, we could have just knocked out the Mewtwo here with Shadow Impact for 260 and the Distortion Door. Oh, my opponent says GG. Uh-oh. GG? I didn't even spell that right. Alright, well, does my opponent have a game? They need 5 energy and a... So they have another energy and 2 custom catchers. They can win on... No, wait, no, Machamp Marshadow. So they need Electro Power, 2 custom catchers, and an energy to get a knockout. Because they need to... Custom catcher, they need to do 280. Nothing I can do, my other Tag Switch. Oh, yeah, okay, so we win. Okay. GG. Alright. Oh, yeah, he concedes. There. So, yeah. I could have went for the win with the Machamp, but we could have went the Tina play. The Tina play was definitely safer, because we were able to hit the Mewtwo, and if that would have said, hey, we're only giving up 1 prize card, we can 2-shot the Raichu, and we can still knock out the Mewtwo if we fall back on the custom catcher, instead of continuing to the Machamp Marshadow Dedenne knockout play, which was kind of, yeah, that was not a good idea at all. That was pretty broken, though, that we hit that Tag Switch off that Cynthia. That's actually insane that we were able to pull that off. Alright, we'll see you guys in another game, as you saw, and it's probably going to be against Blacephalon. Alright guys, let's get into the second match, and we are going to be up against a Blacephalon deck. And once again, shout out to the Oblivious for providing these friend battles, so I don't have to just waste my time on pubs trying to find post-rotation games. Because it ain't happening. There are just some people who, for some reason, still want to play pre-rotation decks. So we'll see what we get to start here. Okay, Inkay Tina Chomp. Okay, we start with the Inkay. Bench the Tina Chomp. We are up against Malamar, which is probably a little unfavored just because of the fact that they can knock out my Tina Chomp fairly easily. We might get some value out of GGN though, maybe to get rid of 1 Poipole. There's a Cynthia for my opponent. We'll see if they get a Blacephalon. They do have that other Naganadel too, so we might have to get ready for a Mew. And there's a Tag Switch. Not ideal. So, I think we tried a custom catcher here, and we can Viridian away a Giratina. We prized both Deoxys and our Machamp, which is kind of interesting. Deoxys would actually come in handy, I think, potentially. Now we'll do this. Get fighting. I might want to try to do double Distortion Door, because we can get 20 damage on 2 Blacephalons, then we don't even have to worry about... Well, actually, it doesn't matter, right? Because of damage. Okay, never mind. That made no sense. So I can switch into the active, and I can hit one of these Poipoles, which I think I'll do. I'm going to try and draw as many cards as I can here with Custom Catcher. Boom, it worked out in our favor. You'll love to see it. Okay, that's pretty good. We can Pokecom. I don't think I'll save it. We'll just go for linear attack. And just hit the one of the Poipoles. Doesn't matter which one we hit, because he'll evolve the one into the Naganadel GX that didn't take damage. But still, we can 2-shot one of these Poipoles if he doesn't evolve it. So we'll see if my opponent is able to get anything going. My opponent's most likely trying to maybe go for like a Burst this turn. We'll see if they get there. If they don't get a Burst GX off, that'll be pretty good. And we can try to keep them up with our attacks. I wouldn't mind maybe playing Ooh, they got the Vulpix. They got the Ninetales tech. I wouldn't actually mind playing Dragon Talon in here either, because with Dragon Talon, you're able to kind of threaten the... Like, if for example, if Blacephalon hit us and we took, you know, they knocked me out, they'll take that 30 damage. That 30 damage means we can knock them out with our Calamitacious Edge. So there's actually some... Or Calamitacious Slash, right? Yeah, Slash. There's actually value we can get out of that. And there's the Dedenne change. So we can Distortion Door here, probably hit the Blown, and I guess the other Naganadel? I don't really think it matters. I don't really know where to put this other Distortion Door damage. I guess we have the Dedenne. Just then we can... Well, we can already get knocked out anyways, but maybe we can, like, manipulate some damage with Deoxys if we ever get to the point where we can get enough damage on board somehow. And my opponent's going to pass, which is actually not really good for them. So we can kind of go off here. We did draw Dedenne, which is good. We can definitely save that. We just go for another linear attack, I think. Seems pretty good. Alright, we'll go for Distortion Door first. Yeah, it doesn't really matter where I put the damage. We can put it on Dedenne, once again going with the Deoxys down the road. We'll skateboard the Inkay, we'll go for a Lillie here. Ooh, another Tina. That's pretty good. We don't need to play it right now. Keep getting energy out of the deck. Go Pokecom away the Inkay, get a second Malamar, or go Jirachi. I think I'm going to go Jirachi. I could also maybe get Mew in case he goes for Naganadel-GX, but I don't think that'll happen right now. We'll Psychic Recharge to this guy. So I go Dead Change if I want. I don't really see a point in doing that right now, though. And I think we just hit the... Where do I want to put this? I guess the Blacephalon in case he knocks me out next turn. And then he gets knocked out by Shadow Impact. Seems good. We'll see if he KOs me. I could have switched in Jirachi, I guess, if I really wanted to. I don't know. I think it's fine where we are right now. Next turn, if this Poipole still doesn't move somehow, I'm probably going to try to dig for double Custom Catcher to knock this thing out. I don't know, maybe I should have switched in case he does get knocked out, but he needs to do 300 damage to get a KO here. Or he needs 250 with the Beast Energy. Which, you know what, I'm going to say won't happen. He is getting ready, though. He's got... he's going to be able to get the knockout. Oh, he's actually just going for Eye Opener. Not great for my opponent right now. Obviously, they're probably wanting to get the KO. Okay. So let's see what we can draw. We drew a Pokecom. Okay, so we'll attach to the active... Or maybe we should... Well, we can't... I don't think we can go Giratina here. No, we could have Viridian and then went with Giratina. Maybe I should have switched into the Giratina instead of building up this. Yeah, that kind of seems kind of silly. Okay, well, we're going to switch into Jirachi for now. We're going to maybe try and hit the double Custom Catcher. We're going to hold off on the Dedenne because of the Naganadel-GX. And no, that did not get us anywhere. Okay, there's one Custom Catcher piece. Okay, well, I was hoping maybe we can find a possible Escape Board double Custom Catcher play. Not today, though. Not today. Okay, this is fine, though. We can keep building up the Tina. So how much energy do we need for GGN's effect? Okay, we need 4 fighting. That's not going to happen. I can go for another Distortion Door, which I don't really think I need to. I think we're going to pass. Not great. Kind of bricked a little bit off that Cynthia. We got a lot of energy we didn't really need. That's fine, though. We're safe on the bench. We forced my opponent to have to go double Custom Catcher, or go, actually, no, go Ninetales. My bad. So my opponent's going to need to get Ninetales or something to knock me out. And even if he does, he's got enough HP to be KO'd by Shadow Impact. Then we can maybe keep up Giratina pressure for a little while, and then build up for a Espeon Deoxys, if that matters. Ooh, Welder. That's kind of scary. That might give my opponent enough cards, if he can find the Ninetales double energy, to get the knockout on my Tina here. There's a lot of damage on board. They might just burst me, though, which I probably would not want to do, because if I wake up, I just retreat to Giratina and knock him out. Let's see, does he have the Ninetales double energy play to get a KO on my Tina Chomp? That would be pretty scary, because he gets 3 prizes. Even though we get a knockout, he'll still have Beast Ring. And no, he's actually going for a Mind Blown on the Jirachi. Interesting. Okay, this is fine. Don't know how I feel about that. If, like, the likelihood I didn't wake up, I would have had to find, like, an Escape Board or Switch. I'll take it, though. Definitely take it. Okay, we got another Malamar. So what we'll do is Viridian away in energy. Oh no, Espeon Deoxys is prize. So maybe we just try to double down on our Tina Chomps. Potentially. I don't know. Let's just attach. Go here. Evolve you. Might as well Lillie for a whopping 1 card. Okay, that actually paid off. So I get another Tina Chomp, which I think I'm going to go for. I think at this point, the Tina Chomp seems pretty good. I actually could maybe just get the Jirachi, which... Yeah, you know what? Jirachi probably seems safer. Because we're not going to Giratina, we still have this thing for later. Probably safer to get Jirachi. I do want to, like, get the Tina Chomp or get another attacker so that we can build something up, but I think we're fine where we are. I don't really care too much. What do we want to hit? How much does this do? So yeah, he's not going to just randomly KO me with that. I think I'm just going to hit a Malamar. Because they can always get knocked out by Naganadel anyways. And we get 2 prizes. There's a Switch. And there's a Treasure. Pretty good prizes. So next turn, we can, if he knocks me out, we go Jirachi. We can Stellar Witch. Try to get the double custom catcher off. Try to maybe knock out Dedenne so that we get rid of any... try to cut off his B-String if he doesn't get any B-String down this turn. Oh, a Reset Stamp. Okay, this is going to be pretty big. Ooh, wow, it actually gave me a pretty awkward hand. We still have the board of Jirachi on play, though, which is fine. How many spores have I played? 2 of each. So we have 5 draw spores left in the deck with the Erika. So let's see if my opponent got a B-String. He does have to go for 150 damage, though, to knock out Tina, so he still has to commit quite a bit of energy. And there is the B-String. This is where things are going to get kind of scary, guys. So, times like this, I wish I had Spell Tag in the deck. Honestly, though, I'm very tempted to go GGN. Like, I don't know how I feel about it 100%. If I go GGN here, we put this thing in the Lost Zone. Right, it goes Lost Zone, right? I can't, the text is so small. Because I have to play on like a smaller setting on my MacBook, which is not cool. No, we have to discard it. I'm tempted to go GGN though, in all honesty. I really am, but he still has his B-String turn. Yeah, maybe it's not a good idea. I think we just go with another Giratina, to be honest. I don't know, that GGN play does seem pretty good though. Because we get 2 energy off the board, put the Balon in the discard. There's no way to get the Balon back. So there is some potential. No, he's actually going to Bursting Burn me. We still have a couple switches though, right? Yeah. I'm fine with that. Let's see what we draw. Say no more. Say no more. This is pretty good. So we'll just go another Giratina. Seems pretty good to me. Wait, do we have enough energy in the discard? We don't. Retreat, switch, that works. Okay, that was a pretty good top deck, because I would have just had to go for the coin flip attack, and if I whiffed it, that would have been pretty bad. This is good. I don't know, we're in a pretty decent spot right now, I would say. We're in a pretty decent spot. But yeah, as you can see, my opponent's, question 5 spell tag. But yeah, I don't want to run spell tag in the deck. I honestly would just much rather prefer no tools at all. Lysander Labs is pretty popular, but the reason why I don't play spell tags, you know what? I'm going to play custom catcher instead of spell tags. I'm a big boy. No, but spell tags don't work with Jirachi. They don't work with, like, Tina Chomp. So if they get knocked out, they only work with the Tinas and the Malamars. And that's why I don't really like them too much. Ooh, there we go. We got a custom catcher. Maybe I should have taken the switch, but if we get the custom catcher, if we, can draw into another one, we are going to set up a win condition coming in the coming turns. Yeah, we just Shadow Impact, I think. And the reason I'm not hitting Jirachi, by the way, is because he can't knock me out with Turning Point. That's why I'm not putting damage on Jirachi. But yeah, the reason I don't have spell tag in the deck, I don't really think you need it. I honestly would much rather just play 4 custom catchers. I couldn't find room for the, well, I guess, like, you could take out the Tag Switch, throw in the 1 spell tag, try to find room for 2 spell tags, so you can take out the Tag Switch, and then you just need to remove 1 more card from the deck, and then you can throw in the other one. Maybe you take out the Mew, but Mew's just too important. If, like, Pikarom threatens the Tag Bolt, they can knock out 1 Malamar. If they double custom catcher you, they take out 2 Malamars, wipe your board. That's why I just feel like the Mew is needed in this deck in general. Plus, Psi Power is really good with Calamitous Slash. So I don't know, man. The spell tag is definitely a good shout to put in here, but I'm I didn't see the point in it. Honestly, I was thinking just put Dragon Talon in the deck, just because that does give Machamp that extra ability to get more damage on the board. And like that does mean you can swing into a Reshizard, and then, you know, I don't know. Either way, I think we're fine without the Spell Tag. It would have came in handy, because we would have knocked out the Blacephalon here. And we probably could have maybe put damage on the Vulpix, force it to evolve. We can also just damage the Dedenne, knock it out down the road. But yeah, at this point, I don't really know if we can lose the game. We're getting rid of his only Blown. He doesn't have any more B-Strings. But yeah, Machamp seems pretty good. I think I just knock him out here. We'll go for a Stellar Wish. Go for a Stellar Wish, I guess. Try to get the other Custom Catcher for next turn. We're going to keep up the Distortion Door damage. Might as well get more damage on this thing so that I can get knocked out by Shadow Impact. I don't really think my opponent can take a prize next turn, though. To be honest with you, I don't think it'll be possible. We got Tag Switch, so we can actually just pop off with another Giratina here if we really wanted to. But you know what? Because we're playing Machamp, we gotta go out in style. You know what I mean? We gotta go out in style. But yeah, that's that. I'll probably wrap up the day's PTCGO video here too, guys, with these 2 matches. We did get 2 games against 2 competitive decks. We were able to win both of them. We showed off the deck, I think, pretty decently well, to be honest with you. Being able to get that Tag Switch off in that Pikarom game was pretty exciting. That just shows off why I like the Tag Switch so much in this deck. I don't think I priced Custom Catcher, but if I did... Oh, I did! And we get it. You know what? Okay, I'll take it. Yeah, we win. So that is pretty much game. Unless my opponent pulls off double Energy Switch, I don't think he can knock me out. Even if he does, we have Tina ready to knock out that Dedenne. So yeah, there's not much he can really do at this point. He could potentially take a knockout here with Blown, but I don't think it's possible. That should wrap up the game. That should wrap up. Yeah, it's going to go for Turning Point. But yeah, we'll give him the GG. The GG because the GG end is for the GG. So we'll just go double Custom Catcher here. Bring out that Dedenne-GX. Knock it out. And that is the power of Machamp. So I don't know. I like this list, in my opinion. I think my list is pretty cool. The spell tags are a good idea. There might be better ways to get more damage on the board, too, for Machamp's attack. I really think that Tag Switch is low-key busted in here, so I don't really know if I'll ever want to remove it. The only other thing I can maybe think of is like maybe Shrine of Punishment, because that technically can put damage on board, but at the same time you hurt yourself. It's kind of like using like a move like Close Combat in the video game. So I don't really know if Shrine's needed. The spell tag is a good idea, but I just personally don't really like it because you can't use it with Machamp or Jirachi. It only works with Malamar, Giratina, Espeon Deoxys. So I'm not really a fan of the spell tag idea, but if you want to run spell tag, be my guest. But yeah, that'll be today's PTCGO video, guys. If you enjoyed, make sure you leave a like on the video. Don't forget, of course, subscribe down below to help me on the road to 5,100 subscribers. And of course, make sure to check out the sponsor, Card Cavern TCG, in the description below. If you're trying to get anything for Unified Minds, get them over at Card Cavern TCG. Get your Unified Mind pack codes over at Card Cavern TCG. Use code LDF at the checkout. Get yourself a 5% discount on that purchase and support the channel. Thanks for watching. Follow me on Twitter down below too. I'll see you guys in another PTCGO video tomorrow with another, hopefully, post-station deck. I'll try for versus again, but yeah, another video tomorrow, or the next video after this actually will be a pack-opening video. So yeah, see you guys later.